Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from Conan Exiles. In this video I'm gonna explain you every sigil that exists in the Isle of Siptah map and each sigil doing what, and I'm gonna show them one by one and showing the location how you're gonna get them and show them what abilities they're giving to you. Let's get to it. So the first sigil I am explaining is the Sigil of the Bat, and Sigil of the Bat is in this location, in this vault. For getting the sigil, each sigil you need it. We have totally 14 sigil in this map, so it's 14 different dungeon or vault. So you need to go on each vault, do the entire the dungeon. When you finish it, you can find the sigil after the boss and eat the sigil. So I'm gonna show I'm gonna show only one vault, that how you doing it, and the rest of the dungeons gonna be the same. You just need to finish them and find the sigil. So I'm not gonna do all of the dungeons because it's gonna take so much time to do it. So I'm gonna just show the location of the sigil, show what is the sigil doing, and how it's working. So let's get to it. So for this, when you finish the boss of the dungeon, you come to this box. As you can see here, Sigil of the Bat. You get this sigil. Oh, I don't care about this other stuff. You get also recipes, and I have also a video about what is the meta in Siptah. You also doing these dungeons for the recipes, so you can also watch that. For the gears, this is the gear, this gear and weapon, you learn the recipes. So for this, we're only talking about the sigil and what it's doing. For this sigil, I'm gonna test it out now. What is this sigil doing? So Sigil of the Bat, what is changed to you? It gives you the ability to jump further after sprinting 3 seconds. So it's so cool. So it's so nice. I'm gonna show you now by this. So I'm gonna jump from this first torch and see how long is our jump without sigil. As you can see on the stats, I have no sigil. I have 0 sigil on my character. So I'm gonna jump and see how long we can jump. So let's see how long we can jump. So from the first torch we jump to the second torch. Now I'm gonna eat the sigil. Now I use the sigil, and look, I have one sigil only, the bat sigil. So now I'm gonna jump and we see what is the sigil of the bat doing. So let's see. As you can see, we jump from the first torch to the third torch. So it's like one foundation higher jump. So this is pretty cool. You have a bigger jump with this sigil. So make sure you have this. There is also some tips that I'm gonna explain you one by one. For example, there is a note, I'm gonna show it on the picture now, that if you eat the sigils, how much damage you're gonna increase one by one. If, for example, if you eat one sigil, this amount of damage you're gonna deal more. If you eat 14 sigil, you're gonna deal 68% more damage. So you can see it on here on the picture how much damage extra you're gonna deal. It's amazing. Make sure you farm all these sigils. It's gonna help you a lot. Let's get to the next sigil. The next sigil I'm explaining you is the Sigil of the Demon. What is the sigil doing? First, this sigil located here on the demon spider vault. It's on E9. In this location you need to again do the dungeon, and as I explained the first sigil, after the boss you get the sigil on the box. So what is this sigil doing? These sigils allow you to run further away without any rest. So it gives you literally more stamina. It's pretty cool. It's amazing for a stamina, for PvP. Now I don't have the sigil, I still didn't use it. I'm gonna run from the torch and I'm gonna show it on the video how long I'm gonna run and how much stamina we're gonna have. So without sigil, I literally run to this torch without the sigil. So now I'm gonna go back to my torch. I'm gonna use the sigil and I'm gonna run and show you how longer you can run with the sigil. It's pretty awesome, man. This is so good for PvP. You can fight more, you can run more, you can chase more. So I eat the sigil now. I'm gonna wait for full stamina. Now I'm running. As we can see, if you look at the stamina I'm using when I'm running, it's using less stamina. I didn't change anything on the spec. I didn't use more stamina. I didn't use anything. As you can see here, we should have run out of stamina in this torch, but we are running more. We are running pretty much a lot more. So we managed to run to this third torch. So as you can see, the torch up there, it's so far away. So we could manage to run that much more with the sigil. So sigil of the demon make you run so much more and chase more. It's pretty nice. Let's get to the next sigil. Okay, we are here for the next sigil. It's called Sigil of Outsider. What is this sigil doing? So first, the location is here on top of the map. When you come to this dungeon, you do the dungeon, get the sigil. Sigil of Outsider will remove corruption from your HP. After 20 seconds you use the sigil, it will remove 0.5% of your corruption per second. Like, for example, as you can see, my HP on the top left of the screen or here is 10% corrupted. My HP is 439. Now I'm using the sigil, and we need to wait around 10 seconds to 20 seconds. Then you will see a slowly, like a second by second, it's the sigil removing the corruption from my health bar. So look and wait for it. 439. Now we're gonna wait for corruption. Look, we are losing corruption. 440. So the one corruption reduced from my HP bar after 10 seconds. Now we're waiting 5 more seconds. 440. Now it's gonna be 441. 6 seconds, 7, 8, 9, 10. So each 10 seconds it removes one corruption from the HP bar. It's not that good, it's not that fast. Dancer, of course, is much more efficient, but it's helping. You can removing your corruption when you running around and farming. So it's a Sigil of Outsider removing corruption from your health bar. Okay, we are here with the next sigil. Is called Sigil of Jhil. Its location here on the top left side of the map. When you come here, do the dungeon, get the sigil from the box. This sigil reduce 75% of fall damage. This sigil reduce 75% of fall damage. It's so good. So I'm gonna test it right now with flying. So I'm gonna fly till here. My head is on top of here. I have no sigil on me. If you can see here, affects nothing. So I'm gonna now walk, and you're gonna see I got this amount of fall damage. Now I'm gonna be max health. I'm gonna use the sigil. Now I'm gonna use the sigil on number 2. I use the sigil. I'm full HP. I'm gonna fly to the same amount of height I was here. Now I'm gonna walk with the sigil, and as you can see, I get a bit less fall damage. So this sigil only reduce the amount of fall damage you get. It's kind of necessary sometimes because you're climbing in raiding and stuff. You maybe it save your life and don't die to fall damage. Okay, we are here with the very important sigil of Fiend. He's here. It's on this location. This sigil is very important because what is this sigil doing? It protect the last sigils that you eat. So if you die, there is another tip. So I need to explain you guys how the sigils works. When you dying, you lose, you keep 33% of the sigils on your body when you die after each death, and you're losing 50% of the rest. You leave it in your inventory, and the other 50% you're gonna lose it and it's gonna be deleted. So how, if you still don't understand, for example, I have here 13 sigil and I have here the 14 wolf sigil of the Fiend. I'm gonna eat all of these 13 sigil. So as you can see, 3 and 4, I eat 13 sigil. I have all the sigil beside Fiend. So if I die, I'm gonna keep 33% of these sigils, and the rest, how much it's gonna left, 50% of it are gonna be dropped in my body, and the other 50% gonna be deleted, and not the enemy not gonna get, and other you not gonna get. So the other 50 gonna be completely deleted. But what is the Sigil of Fiend doing here? So if you die, you're not losing any sigil. It's the only sigil is Sigil of the Fiend gonna be removed. So now I'm gonna test. I didn't eat Sigil of the Fiend. I'm gonna kill myself, and as you can see, 1 2 3 4 sigils stay on my. Let me respawn and I will explain it. So we died. Uh, we keep 4 sigil on our body, and we have here 1 2 3 4 sigil keep, so it's that 33%, and the rest is gone, like you don't have it anymore. So now I'm gonna test it again. Okay, now we eat all the 14 sigils, especially the Fiend sigil. Now I'm gonna kill myself, and what's gonna happen? Nothing. The protector is here. The Sigil of Fiend gonna protect all the sigils you eat, and he gonna remove himself only. So now we died, but what happened? We have all the sigils kept in our body, and we just lose Sigil of Fiend. So that's what it's do. It's very important. Make sure if you use all the sigils, you have especially Sigil of Fiend on you, so you don't lose all the other sigils. Okay, we are up to the next sigil, Sigil of the Drowned. Where is sigil located? It's here on top left side of the map, here in this location. So if you eat the sigil, for example, for now, I eat the sigil of the Drowned. I have the sigil, but for now, I have 2000 stone with 3 perk of encumbrance. I'm encumbrance with 103% encumbrance. So what is this sigil doing? This sigil increase the carry amount of weight you can carry by when you getting injured. For example, on 100% HP, you are carrying up to 0%, like nothing, and you can carry up to 50% if you are at 1% HP. So I'm gonna at the full HP, I'm 103% encumbrance. Now I'm making myself low HP. As you can see, I'm 1% HP. At 1% HP, I'm up to 52%, so I can walk. Like I can carry a lot more when I'm injured. So that's what this sigil doing, and it's up to farming. You can farm with this sigil a lot, and it's quite useful, I think. Okay, the next sigil is Sigil of the Twice Drowned. The sigil located on here on this side of the map. And when you eat this sigil, what is this sigil doing? This sigil make some of your attacks with any weapon use no stamina. This is so OP and broken. For example, I have no sigil for now, and as you can see on top left screen, each hit it use a lot of my stamina per hit. Now I'm gonna eat the sigil on number 3, my hotbar. I eat the sigil. Now I'm gonna use again attack. I'm gonna show it. I have only this sigil. Now I'm hitting. Look, the first hit it didn't use a stamina. I'm gonna keep hitting and see. 1 2 3 4. Okay, all 4 use a stamina. 1 2. See, the second one again didn't use any stamina. This is so broken and good. I recommend this sigil. Everyone use this because you can just spam hits and you are not using stamina. So this is very good sigil to use.